Hello there, Westminster Choir. These are your instructions for how to record yourself singing our first ever attempt at a virtual choir piece. How exciting. Just what the world needs is another virtual choir piece right now, but why not, right? And we're going to try to do it for Easter. You've gotten the arrangement on your email of Jesus Christ is Risen Today. So the first step is going to be printing the arrangement out. So you want to take that PDF that was included on this week's email, print it out, lay that music all in front of you, 4 pages, go through the music on your own just to kind of figure out where you sing, what parts. Obviously it's very straightforward. I figured we'd keep this on the easy side, considering this is the first time we've ever done something like this. After you've had a chance to look through the arrangement a bit on your own, your next step is going to be find a device. I would recommend a computer or a tablet to listen to the accompaniment track on. So for example, I've got Ethan's laptop here. And you also notice I have headphones plugged in. So you're going to want to listen to the accompaniment track on headphones. You're not going to want to listen to it over the regular speaker. So you'll put your headphones in, listen to the accompaniment track, and the accompaniment track sounds something like this. Oh. Here we go. I'll start up again.
1, 2, ready, go.
Cool. So you hear the organ accompaniment. There are 2 measures of the organ before the sopranos and the altos start singing on measure 3, just like in your music. What isn't in your music are the 2 measures of click before the organ begins. So because we're going to be taking everyone's individual recordings and try to match it all up, it's important that we record to a metronome beat, or what's called a click track. So you'll hear that click going throughout the whole arrangement. And that kind of just helps you stay together. So when we put it all together, hopefully we're all synced up and in line. The other thing you hear is my voice go 1, 2, ready, go. So we'll come back to that. That's an important thing that you too will have to do when you record yourself. At any rate, so you're going to pull that accompaniment track up. You'll see in the email that I sent out, the accompaniment is in 2 places. It's on a Google Drive link, or it's on a SoundCloud link. I put it 2 places because figuring you might have some technical difficulties with one or the other, might as well put it up 2 places. You can either play them directly off the websites, or you can download it to your computer or your tablet, whichever you prefer. At any rate, once you got it all set up to go on your device with your headphones in, music out in front of you, what you want to do is practice a few times, of course. So get used to singing it in full voice with only hearing the accompaniment over your headphones, okay? After you've done that, and presumably if you have a partner, you're still talking to your partner after they've heard you do that multiple times, what you're going to want to do at that point is get ready to record yourself. And the way you're going to do that is grab your phone. I've got Lena's phone here because I'm using my phone to record this right now. And we all know how to record videos, I presume, but you go into the camera, you go to video. You're going to want to hit this button so it turns the screen around so you can actually see yourself. You're looking at yourself. And the other thing you're going to want to do is turn it upside down, because the microphone is up here. We want when you rest this on a bookshelf, bookshelf or whatever you're going to rest it on, we're going to want the microphone not on the base of the shelf. We want it up in the air. All right, so that's what you're going to do. And then just as your screen might flip when you do that, and that's totally fine, just as long as the microphone is up there. That's the important part. You want to set this on a shelf or maybe a music stand. I would suggest not holding it. You're going to want to go portrait style like this, as opposed to like landscape. And let's see, what else am I forgetting here? Right, So put it up on the shelf. Check the way you look in the picture. You know, we don't want a ton of background space, but we also don't want it just to be your head. So just you know, kind of how I've got this framed, if you can think of it in portrait style, would probably be good. Another nice thing about where I'm at right now is there's nothing on the wall. It's a pretty blank background. So if you can find a spot in your home that's got a little less going on the wall, probably better. It's got some pretty good natural light as well. So these are things you're going to want to try to do with your video. When you're ready to go, hit record there after you've got it set up on the bookshelf or what have you. And then you can take as much time as you want to collect yourself, then hit play on your accompaniment track and off you go. And it's about 2 minutes worth of singing that you'll have to do. And if you don't like your first take, the great thing is you can always hit delete and go back and try again and keep trying again. And what we're going to want is one continuous 2-minute take of you singing what is verse 2, 3, and 4. Now, that thing I mentioned at the beginning about my voice on the second measure of the count off, 1, 2, ready, go, you're going to want to say that. And that gives us a good way of lining things up when we I'll import everything back into the computer and try to line everything up. So when you hit record, you start the accompaniment track, you hear that click, 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 then say with it, 1, 2, ready, go. So I will demonstrate quickly for you. Oh, let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. And then you start singing there, okay? All right. This was enlightening, I hope. Probably the most entertaining YouTube video you've ever watched. I'm not sure about that. At any rate, I hope that works. I hope that was a good explanation. This was actually my 6th attempt at doing it. I really don't want to do another attempt at recording this explanation, so I think we'll leave it there. And if you have any questions, let me know. I can always make another video that helps address any concerns or questions you have. We will send out a separate email with instructions about how to then upload the video to John and I. So, or to me and John. Anyway, so that's that. All right, I'm going to go now. Thank you all for listening, and I hope this works. It should be interesting. Talk to you soon. Bye.